What's going on, party people? Back with another G Fuel review because I am on a quest to go through every single G Fuel flavor until I have reviewed them all. Today we're going to be reviewing Roman Atwood's Bahama Mama. But before we get into this review, just want to let you know, G Fuel code DannyD is 10 to 30% off at gfuel.com, and using that code directly supports my content as well as keeps these reviews coming. And we are also on a quest to get a Danny Dorito 23 G Fuel shaker, and the best way to help make that happen is for you guys to use that code. Now, let's get into the review. So right here, I have my G Fuel shaker cup. It is clear, so I can show you the color of the G Fuel once it's been mixed. But first, I'm gonna give you guys a look at the tub. I hope you guys can't hear my cat meowing in the background. He's being really needy right now. I don't know why. It's like he knows I'm filming something and just wants to be obnoxious. But really sexy tub. Now, this just did have a reskin. I do not have the Smile More reskin, but here are the nutrition facts. So you can pause that if you want to take a closer look. Now I'm gonna open it up. Give it a little smell. Very, very coconutty. I do smell a little bit of like pineapple in there and some orange. Now, if you didn't realize, judging based off the cover, we got some pineapple, orange, and coconut in here. It is a white powder with what I would say is like an orange tint to it. It actually smells really good. And now we are going to take our shaker. We're gonna find our scooper. Boom, found it. And if you didn't know, I like to take the funnel off so that I don't overfill my G Fuel scooper. That is a common issue people have, and it results in powdery G Fuel. But we're gonna drop that in there like that. Boom! And now, gonna put the lid on, and then now we're going to, shake this bad boy up! Yeah! All right, so now that it has been shaken up, you can see that it is a orange color, very orange. Upon smelling it, definitely smell the orange a lot more now. It is honestly the more overpowering smell that I'm getting here. I'm not smelling the pineapple as much. Still smell some coconut, but now we're gonna give it a taste. And yes, I have had this several times before, but I've never gone in depth into what it tastes like, so let's find out. That's good. That's really good. So right off the bat, I get a lot of people asking, how much does it taste like coconut? And the answer is, it depends. Because I have definitely had packets, I've had scoops here and there that taste more like coconut than others. I think it's because, you know, it's powder, and so the ingredients definitely mix up, and you might have some scoops that are more coconut heavy than others. But this scoop in particular doesn't really taste too much of coconut. It's there, but it's light enough to where it doesn't overwhelm the rest. Now, I'm a big fan of Electric Shock, and I've heard them in certain videos kind of analyze these flavors with percentages. And so, for example, I would say this is probably like 50% orange taste, and then I would say it's about 30% coconut, 20% pineapple. So I do taste the coconut a little bit more than the pineapple, but overall, it tastes very much like orange juice, but it's not overly sweet. It's definitely what I would call a mellow flavor. Really refreshing. This is very thirst quenching, very tasty. And in my opinion, I think I've kind of not focused on this flavor enough in the past. It's such a solid flavor, but at the same time, very basic. I mean, it's exactly what it says. It is orange, coconut, and pineapple. So that's what you expect, and that's what you get. Now, I do also have some cans, so I will be reviewing this can and comparing it to the G Fuel powder in the very near future. But if you're somebody who only likes the cans, I can tell you right now, you definitely get way more of a coconut flavor with the can. So if you're somebody who doesn't care for coconuts too much, definitely try the powder before you try the can, because if you don't like how much coconut taste is in the powder, you're definitely not gonna like the can. And now that brings me to a couple of questions that I always get. I always get asked, Danny, is this a good starter flavor? I would say it's a safe flavor because, like I said, it tastes like what it looks like. It's pretty mellow. I am honestly not a big fan of tropical type flavors, and this is good. I do enjoy this a lot. It's definitely not one of my favorite flavors, but it's definitely in like my top 50%, which maybe I should stop saying that because I feel like I say every flavor is in my top 50%, so maybe that's not a good way to judge them. But as far as score goes, I think I'm gonna give this a solid 80 out of 100. Like I said, if you're somebody who's new to G Fuel, I would say for the most part, it's a very safe flavor to start with. The only people that I think are not gonna like it are people who don't like orange stuff, which I don't know too many people who complain about that. If you're somebody who doesn't like pineapple, I don't think you'll have an issue here because, like I said, to me, it's the lightest taste that you get in this. And then that coconut aftertaste is probably the biggest thing that I could see turning people off. But like I said, unlike the can, it is not overwhelming, and I could definitely recommend this to somebody that is looking for a tropical flavor but doesn't necessarily want a ton of different fruits. That is pretty much it with this one. If you guys didn't know, I did a poll here on YouTube, and this was the flavor that won that poll. I basically have been doing polls to decide which one to review next. I'll tell you right now, I mean, it depends on when this comes out, but I'm probably going to put Starfruit in this flavor spot because I feel like that's a good one to transition to if that one gets picked. But I'm gonna keep banging these reviews out until we get through all of them. There's also tons of G Fuel flavors coming out every month, so if you guys want to stay up to date on that news, definitely go follow the Instagram, follow the Twitter, because as soon as I find out about a flavor, that's where I post about it. Also, if you're new here, think about subscribing, turning on notifications so you don't miss any more of these reviews, and smash the like button if you feel like it, because it might help the video do better. I was actually just talking to another G Fuel content creator, and he was saying that likes and comments definitely help. Comments more than likes. So for the sake of the algorithm, leave a like, drop a nice comment, or you could tell me I suck. I really don't care. I'm gonna keep doing this no matter what because I love G Fuel, I love making these videos, and I have fun doing it. But on that note, thank you for watching. As always, stay safe, be nice to each other out there, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace!